I know why the DNA activation was scheduled for. Welcome, everyone, to this live today. Today is all about DNA activation, which is also known as body recalibration, a preparing of ourselves to receive the full 5D frequencies. Now, when my soul told me, or guided me, should I say, to do these online workshops, I was thrilled. I love sharing. I love teaching. It's one of my primary values. And I love being able to share this with all of you in no exchange for monetary value. This is my gift because the information and the teachings that have been shared with me are a gift as well. I'm a firm believer that things should not be copyrighted. Healing frequencies and gifts and information is available to all, and it is our job, our mission on this planet as light workers, to share this information and to empower as many people as we can, as many souls as we can, to be able to step into their power and to access this information. So I share this information with you freely, even though I myself have paid thousands upon thousands of rands and dollars and years of training to gain these teachings. It is now available to all of you. All you need to do is step up and say, yes, it is a gift. And remember that you have the abilities to transcend these dimensions and to travel to the great halls of wisdom and to ask the guides that are there to help teach you, to help you remember. Remember, if you're a light worker on this planet, you've already had many experiences here. And you know that we have had to prepare for this lifetime. This is a very, very special lifetime indeed. So all of the knowledge and the wisdom already lies within you. Now, this is a really cool thing about DNA, which really excites me. But firstly, I just wanted to say thank you for joining me live today. It is 2 o'clock here in sunny Cape Town. Yay, the weather has cleared up. And I don't know, well, I do know. I do know on a soul level that many, many, many of the light workers on this planet have been going through a very, very challenging time. We're doing so much work at nighttime while our bodies are resting, and we're out there on the astral. We're already doing the work. But it is now time for us to really take a serious look at our physical bodies, because if you use the analogy of loading a new software program on your computer, if your hardware is not up to date, it won't be able to process that new software. Now let's think about this. 5D frequencies, the 5D reality that it has been created, that we're starting to access more and more every day now, is available to us. But it's through frequencies, right? You're not going to reach 5D reality if you are stuck in third dimensional frequencies. Now, what keeps us stuck in 3D? Drama and fear and disconnection and doubt. Doubt's a big one. And remembering that, we're worthy. We deserve to experience these energies, but the doubt comes in and it keeps us of a low vibration. In order to access 5D frequencies, you've got to be of a high vibration, but we want to get there with our bodies too, right? Otherwise, we would just ascend and we'd be energetic bodies. That's not what it's about. This is about getting there with our physical bodies, and you've got to raise your vibration to do that. So that's what today's mass DNA activation event is all about. And I'm not alone in hosting this event. Every single one of your souls is here holding space. Your higher selves are celebrating. They've called in everybody that needs to be available today to help raise a frequency on this planet. Last night, before I climbed into bed, I had some really amazing and way out there experiences. And now I know it was all in preparation for today. I haven't really had anyone tuning in live over the last few weeks on my online classes, so I didn't expect anyone to really tune in live today, only because I know that people are busy, and to do it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, why? But my soul said, no, it has to be. And now I know why the DNA activation was scheduled for today at 2 o'clock Central African time. Our souls have all been working together to make this happen. And you're here for a reason. So I just wanted to take a moment to just take a few deep breaths in and really just connect with your body. And just in this moment, just say like, thank you, body. I love you. Like, thank you. You're amazing. I couldn't do this without you. We abuse our bodies and we don't give our bodies much thanks. And it is so important to do this for your body today, because your body's going to go through some genetic changes, some upgrades today, and it's going to freak out. It's natural. It's going to happen. So it's like, it's okay, body. I've got you. I've got you. These genetic changes are going to be good. Okay? And not only are you doing this for yourself, you're doing it for everyone that shares DNA with you. You're doing it for your soul family. This is to raise our vibration so that we can have access to 5D reality. What's going on this planet is infuriating. And remember, our emotions are easily manipulated. There are technologies out there. They're working with alien technologies. Let's not beat around the bush. We are being impulsed to feel emotions. But remember, there's a difference between emotions and feelings. Don't engage in the emotions. Disengage from the emotions. The emotions pull you into the drama. It's like these hooks coming out of the ground, pulling you down into 3D reality. No, don't go to 5D. When you engage in your emotions and you get upset about the stuff you're seeing on social media, okay, and you're being impulsed with images of your family members being hurt or dying or being raped, horrible stuff, it's not really from the spiritual realm. It's the frequencies that are being impulsed with at the moment. How do you destroy a warrior? Do you attack him in his home? No, not really, because you know he's going to fight back. How do you destroy a warrior? From within. You make him doubt. You make him feel alone. You make him think that maybe he's not worthy. This is their agenda at the moment. And when you allow your vibration to drop, you become accessible to them. So these nightmares, these feelings of rage that come up, we need to fight, we need to be on the front lines, we need to be pushing back. Stop. They want you to feel that so that they can hook you in. Remember this, the narrative that's happening on this planet at the moment is written by the same creator gods. The gods that want to keep us enslaved, that feed off of our loosh, off of our energy, our frequencies, right? They don't want us ascending into 5D reality. The same gods have written the story of the good and the bad fighting. All of these horrific stories that we see about murders and children being kidnapped and tortured and used for games and awful stuff, animals being skinned alive, all of that narrative and the fight, you know, the QAnons and the, you know, we are one, where we go one, we go all. I was part of that. And I realized as part of the same narrative. It's all part of the drama. It's to keep you engaged in the game. You are not a character in this game. You are the player. And it is time for us to engage our DNA and to take back our sovereignty and to realize that we have a right to live free on this planet. We have free will. No longer do I give permission for those gods with small g's on this planet to feed off of my frequency, my loosh. I do not consent to mass vaccinations. I do not agree to mass depopulation. Okay? I do not, and neither should you. And the reason why you're here today is because you know deep down in your soul that we are all fighting for the same reason, and that is for fairness, for the right to live. Now, understand this, because we live in a construct, in a simulated reality. Not everyone you encounter has a soul. There are characters in the matrix, characters in this game, this simulation, that are programmed with very specific traits that interact with us, that are there to play the role of narcissist, to keep us engaged in the drama, to push our buttons, to keep posting stuff on social media. They're also known as shills, NPCs, non-playable characters, and those without souls. When I ask my soul, how many of us on this planet have souls? You'll be horrified to hear how low the percentage was. So I'm calling out to you, those beings that have souls, those that on a deep, deep level inside know that we're trapped in this construct, but also know that we have everything inside of us available to us to step into our power and to transcend this. Everything in this life is designed to keep us small and unempowered and disempowered and disengaged and full of disease and doubt and depression, the darkness. When you step into the light and you see everything for what it really is, the truth, you're filled with love and that laughter that comes, that high vibrational energy. It's so powerful that even if they send their deepest, most experienced, darkest, demonic sergeant after you, it couldn't affect you. So today is all about increasing our vibration, about accessing our true DNA power, and giving ourselves permission to be so much more. Good. So we're going to go straight into it after I explain a little bit more about the DNA. All right. So I'm a star being. I know that. I accept it. Being on this planet is very, very challenging for me. And from a young age, I was always about the science of things. I wanted to know why things were so important. Why is rose quartz linked to the heart chakra? What does it bring in love? What is the frequency of rose quartz? And from a young age, I've always been fascinated with DNA activation. And when I joined the mystery school and I had my DNA activated, my whole life opened, and it was amazing. And my teachings and my self-discovery after that, and just the beings that I've interacted with who have helped me to open up my talents and abilities from my experiences in past incarnations, have opened up so much more about the DNA. It is just so amazing and phenomenal. Do you know that DNA holds a trauma of every traumatic experience that your ancestors had? Any time that there was fear or shame or resentment or guilt, anger, it sits in your DNA and it's there to be triggered. And of course, the dark forces, they know about these frequencies. They're there to just impulse you and boom, open that stuff up. That keeps you locked in the drama. We don't want that. Isn't it time to release our ancestors from all of that negative energy? I think it is. I think today's the day that we actually release our ancestors from the ties that bind us to the sins of our forefathers, release ourselves and free not only ourselves, but our children too, and their children, and their children. DNA contains coding. We still have the original divine monadic blueprint inside us. Humans used to be 12-stranded human beings. And the Anunnaki, when they came to our planet, they, being master geneticists, messed with our DNA. Our DNA was like a fiber optic cable with beautiful 12 strands of DNA in it. And they broke it open. And they took the 2 strands that would allow us to be more easily manipulated and controlled, and they put those strands back together. And the other 10 strands are interdimensional. They're still there. You just can't access them because your vibration is not high enough. So today we're going to raise our vibration. We're going to access those other 10 strands. But you've got to give yourself permission. And you've got to get your body on board with these changes. Body, I love you. Body, you're amazing. We're going to do this together. Body, you can trust the soul. Okay? DNA is amazing. It's multidimensional. So it's so much more than you see here in the physical. But DNA is also spiritual. In other words, the history of everything that you are resides in your spiritual DNA. You can unlock and tap into previous incarnation experiences. If you were the keeper of the master crystals in Atlantis, you can unlock that ability today. So do you give yourself permission to be more? Do you give yourself permission to step into the unknown today? Do you give yourself permission to let go of 3D reality? Let go of the fear and the restrictions. Let go of the narrative. Don't fight against it. It's the drama. Do you choose to focus on a reality that you are now vibrating into your reality? That's what I want to hear. Are you with me? Good. So I'm going to talk you through how to talk to your DNA today. And I'm going to make this video available after so you can share it with your loved ones. But know that if you are joining me here today on this live, there's a very specific reason. And it's because us on a soul level, we've been working hard. We've been preparing. We've been undercover. We've been learning what it's like to be human so that we can help our other human soul family that have forgotten who they are, that are out there every night on the astral, changing those light bulbs on the grid of light around this planet. It is time for us to really unite, to bring our DNA strands back together. And as soon as we use our voices to speak our truth into this reality, understand 3D reality cannot exist. We are such a high vibration already before even doing this DNA activation today. We will overcome all of that. So, give yourself permission today. Good. I want to put on some music and I want you to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Creator of all that is, it is commanded that protection flow around us now. Bring your fifth dimensional tube of light and place it around us to protect us from all outside influence and negative energies. And Creator of all that is, it is commanded that each one of our souls be taken between the dimensions now to a sacred and special place that our souls have created especially for this event. Take us there so that we go off grid during these upgrades, during this DNA activation. Know that we are protected by the highest order and that our entire soul family that is out there that don't have physical bodies on this planet are there helping us, standing guard, channeling the frequencies for us. Good. I want you to say out loud, I give myself permission to become more than I have ever been. I give myself permission to activate my DNA fully today. I give myself permission to become a 12-stranded DNA human being once again. I give myself permission to let go of the 3D reality. I give myself permission to be happy and joyful. I give myself permission today to connect fully with the 5D reality. Now breathe those frequencies into your body and feel yourself expanding. Each one of your higher selves is standing behind you now with a beautiful crystal from the master cave of crystal healing, where the sound resonances are amplified, where the frequencies of your souls visited last night already. Your higher selves are standing behind you to make incisions into the first auric layer of your bodies, creating an incision from the base of your skull, down your neck, along your spine, to the center of your shoulder blades. Opening up that incision to expose 12 energy points. They begin to channel high frequency energy and love directly into your body. So remember, for a miracle to happen, it needs to be witnessed. A miracle is something that is beyond our senses as we know it, beyond our comprehension in this physical body. A miracle is something that is beyond this reality. So allow yourself to experience a miracle today. You are protected. You are loved. And only the highest and purest form of light and love is flowing into your bodies now. So visualize these beautiful iridescent rainbow ribbons of light flowing in through the back of your neck. See them flowing into your body and down your spine, moving outward into your body through your organs, your muscles, your veins, your tendons, all the way down between the cells, and now accessing your cells. Zooming in, find that holographic DNA strand. I say holographic because what happens to one piece of DNA happens to all your DNA. So we're going to focus on just this segment of DNA. You only see two strands, but know that it is multi-dimensional. And as we increase the vibration today, so the magnetic field around your DNA strands are going to help raise your vibration so that you can access more of those DNA strands. It is time for you to flow with more vibration. Breathe in nice and deep, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Place your arms around you and give yourself a squeeze. Body, you are safe. I love you. We do this together. I've got your back. Your body needs to hear that right now. Good. Now, zoom into your DNA and have a look. Your DNA is like a ribbon intertwining. It's beautiful. It carries all the coding of who you are, your parents, your grandparents, their grandparents, your entire ancestral lineage. So now, as I speak, follow and speak these instructions out loud to your body so that your DNA receives that instruction and listens to you rather than outside negative influences that are pulsating our bodies. DNA, you are mine. Here is the instruction. DNA, it is commanded that my original divine monadic blueprint be reinstated and reactivated in my body now. This is my command. Let it be done in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Let me bear witness to this miracle happening now. And using your imagination, your strongest spiritual sense, yes, engage your imagination and witness your DNA experiencing the reinstatement and the reactivation of the original divine monadic blueprint. See the coding in your DNA changing. It never disappeared, it just lay dormant in your DNA. By my free will, I command that my original divine monadic blueprint activate now. And see the ripple effect as it moves through your body, from your toes all the way up to the tips of your hair. Every single cell in our body regenerates every 7 years. Why 7? Have you ever thought, why does my body age? If my cells regenerate, it's like a photocopy of a photocopy of a photocopy. The coding is damaged on purpose, but the original coding is still there. In the days of Atlantis, we never died. We got to a certain age and we stayed there. We could program our body with a certain age. When we finally experienced enough, we dropped our bodies to ascend. We have that coding inside us. So give thought now to what you would consider your ideal physical age. For most ladies, it's around 32, 35. For men, it's almost like it's 40. That's where they felt they were at their peak, just before the gray hairs and the wrinkles started to set in. Still enough energy and strength. You look good. Not so young that you look too youthful, but just old and sophisticated enough to be taken seriously. Now we're going to lock that age into our DNA. So the instruction is, DNA, it is commanded that the age of, and say your age out loud, 35, be activated and locked into my DNA now, and that the coding for aging be sought out, identified, and released from my DNA now. It is my command that the coding for youthfulness and vitality be activated in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Let me bear witness to this miracle happening now. And watch your DNA as it changes. Watch the rippling effect of the new instruction ripple through your body. Your body listens to you. It should always listen to you. And yet we're impulsed with negative frequencies and teachings and societal reasoning that our bodies are beasts that have their own minds, that you cannot prevent a pregnancy just by instructing your body. Get your body on board today. Your body wants to live. It wants to experience an amazing life. So watch it and give thanks to your body for accepting these genetic changes. And take a moment to just take a fast forward into 7 years' time to see how now every single cell in your body has regenerated and it's holding the programming for that age. You've never looked better. And because you are radiating this vibration and you look so amazing, others feel the impact, they feel the energetic imprint, and they're automatically liberated from their old thinking, their old frequencies, their old reality. So now, let's give thought to disease and illness before we move on to the ancestral karma and releasing that. So give thought now to disease and illness. We know that cancer is one of those horrific diseases that has plagued every single one of us. It's in our genetic lineage. It is created by these gods with small g's to wipe us out. Our bodies have the original divine monadic blueprint. We're able to eradicate disease from our bodies. So give thought to all the diseases that you know your family has experienced, whether it's hypertension, diabetes, stroke, heart disease, hypothyroidism, Lyme's, Huntington's, and if you've got fibromyalgia and cancer and yuppie flu, you feel constantly tired. Now is a time to deactivate that coding. So the instruction is as follows. DNA, it is commanded that the coding for disease and illness and pain and suffering be sought out, identified, and released from my body now. And in its place it is commanded that the coding for excellent health, youthfulness, and vitality be reinstated and activated. This is my command. Let it be done in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Let me bear witness to this miracle happening now. And allow yourself to go deep into your body, to see your DNA, to see the changes happening, rippling through your body. Give yourself permission to experience what it is like to be free of disease and pain and suffering. to step into your true power, to liberate your body. And know that within the next 7 years, every single cell in your body is going to regenerate and carry the new coding. And before you know it, before those 7 years are up, you're going to know what it is like to live free of pain and suffering and disease and illness. Your body celebrates you. Pain and disease is connected to old frequencies. You've given yourself permission today to step into the new. Good. So now let's go and free our ancestors. Free ourselves from the bonds that tie us to all of that unresolved karmic debt. It's not your responsibility to process what your great-great-great-grandfather did, or to process the anguish and the pain and the suffering and the guilt from World War I or World War II. You may have this physical body and you may have those genetics, but you can release it today. So see yourself connecting with your ancestral lineage. See it in your mind. See your DNA. See the coding in your DNA that connects you. And let's issue the following instruction. DNA, it is commanded that all negative ties that bind me to my ancestral lineage karma be released now. For it is my desire and my command that I be freed from all ties that bind me to the sins of my forefathers. I choose in this moment to be free, releasing them from the ties that bind them to this reality, and freeing my future generations too. I do this with the utmost love and respect for all life. This is my command. Let it be done in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Let me bear witness to this miracle happening now. And feel your soul family step forward to witness with you. Feel your ancestors step forward to witness with you. As all those little bubbles of coding in your DNA strands are being lifted out. Those dark bubbles of fear and anguish and shame and guilt and agony and suffering. All the negative karma. It is not your responsibility to process this for them. Release it and be free. Visualize those ties being cut. Breathe in deep and exhale the last remnants of that negative karma. Your ancestors needed somebody in the physical to speak these words out loud. You are fully authorized by the light today to free your ancestors from their bondage. Our spoken word is powerful. All the beings of light that are out there supporting us do not have as much power as we have. For it is only those who have a physical body that have the right to speak out and to speak their truth in this reality. Why do you think it is that every single government on this planet at the moment is closing our mouths by making us wear these God-forsaken masks? They are trying to gag us. So speak your truth. I choose to be free. I release my ancestors from their bondage. I choose 5-dimensional frequencies and realities. I choose love. I choose life. I choose the light. So scan your DNA now and see that the last few little bubbles are being released from your DNA. knowing that you will most likely go through a detox. So tonight, I encourage you to have a salt bath just to assist you with that. But just celebrate your body and say, it's okay, body, you can just release the genetic debris gently. No need to go into suffering, into pain, into the old ways. We are celebrating the new frequencies today. Okay. So now we get to the really juicy parts. Now we get to activate those talents and abilities that sit within each one of us. So let me tell you the story about little Layla. Shy, introverted, born with a different name, Karen. And Karen was called every other name except for Karen. A shy little girl that struggled to speak to people, that would much rather just be a star being again and go back home than be human on this planet. But knowing that I had a mission to fulfill, I would have to overcome that shyness. So my higher self showed me how to access my DNA and how to go and find the coding for talents and abilities that would assist me with my mission on this planet. And so I found the coding for public speaking and I activated it. For I saw that in a previous life I was one of the politicians. In a previous life, I was one of the leaders in the days of Atlantis. There were many lifetimes where I had to speak in front of people. And also, I could see that on my ancestral lineage, that there was public speaking and speaking in front of people. So I activated that ability, which has definitely helped me a lot. If you have a desire to open more spiritually, if you want to access your psychic abilities, maybe you want to be able to understand aromatherapy better, or you want to open your communication with animals. Perhaps you want a deeper knowledge into crystal healing. Know that these abilities are very, very much in your DNA. I can guarantee it. And if it's not sitting in your ancestral DNA lineage, it's definitely sitting in your spiritual DNA. So give thought now to what spiritual abilities and human abilities would really help you right here on this planet. And something that I realized the other day as well, my soul instructed me to channel my future self. Now, our future selves knows about AI. It knows about the frequencies from 5D realities, and we've already accessed and gained experience from the future. So you can actually channel those frequencies now too. So allow your imagination to really run wild, okay? And give yourself permission to access this now. Wouldn't it be amazing to experience all of that? I helped someone to activate his artistic abilities, and he paints so beautifully now. He didn't have to go and relearn anything. He just opened the doorway and allowed those memories and that talent to flow. I've told everyone this. I'm a plain Jane. But if I can do what I do, you can do it too. It's all about accessing your DNA. So, take a nice deep breath in. And go back into your body. See your DNA strands. Know that you are safe and protected. It feels so good to be here. Good. And now, start to give thought to your talents and your abilities. So everyone's going to have different requirements and requests, but I'm just going to do a few that I feel most people would like to activate. DNA, it is commanded that the coding for the talents, abilities, knowledge, and wisdom connecting me to increased psychic awareness, accessing 5D consciousness, astral travel, and soul travel, connecting on a soul level, animal communication, crystal healing, aura soma, healing with sound and smells and fragrances, as well as the ability to, to protect myself psychically, to shield myself, to travel interdimensionally, and the ability to channel my higher self and to channel the higher selves of my clients for their highest good. Let those talents and abilities be activated now in the highest and best way. For this is my command and my desire. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Let me bear witness to this miracle happening now. And just go into your body and just see how the little doorways are being opened, allowing all of that knowledge and wisdom to flow. It's flooding your DNA, it's flooding every single cell in your body. And know that when you need that information or that ability, it's there, it's available. Remember the Matrix movies with Neo, where they downloaded Kung Fu and Taekwondo into him? Where with Trinity, they downloaded the ability to fly a helicopter? You have all of these programs in you already. You have had these experiences. You've gained the knowledge and wisdom already. And now, by instructing your DNA to open up these pathways, you have access to them. And you are fully authorized to access these talents and abilities because as a light worker on this planet during this time, you are here to serve humanity, to show others that it is possible to keep the pathways of hope open. And that by living beautiful, happy, joyful lives with financial abundance, you automatically liberate others and shift their frequency, showing them that it is possible and that they too are worthy and deserving of such a life. So allow yourself in this moment to be all that you are meant to be. Breathing in deep, knowing that you have changed on a very deep molecular and genetic level. Once again, just send love to your body. And it is important for you to tell your body in this moment, body, you do not need to expand to hold these extra energies. You can still be slim and trim and youthful and vibrant and channeling and holding high frequencies now. You don't need to take on extra weight. Good. I really celebrate you. I celebrate you showing up. I celebrate your body being open to being guided by your soul. It hasn't been easy, and your body has done an amazing job considering what it's had to put up with and deal with and the limited experience it does have. Your body's amazing. So in this moment, I want you to give thought to your body and ask your body to surrender now to the magnificence of your soul. Take a deep breath in and say out loud, Soul, I give you permission to take the lead in my life. I, the body, surrender to you, my soul, and only you, my soul. I surrender to you fully. Take the lead in my life. Show me where I need to be, and I'll be there. Show me what the next step is, and I'll do it. Soul, you can trust me, the body. And body, you can trust me, the soul. So give yourself another squeeze. Thank you, body. Thank you, soul. And when we finish with this session, I want you to go over to a mirror and I want you to point it to the mirror and I want you to say, I'm not going to let you down. We are going to do this together. Good. Now in closing, we need to bring in protection and just anchor these energies now. So, Creator of all that is, it is commanded that this DNA activation continue in the highest and best way, thereby activating all 12 strands of our DNA. It is also commanded that a download of the sacred geometric shapes, the light activation codes, and the healing symbols be downloaded into my DNA now in the highest and best way. And once it is complete, it is commanded that protection energies and the liquid platinum frequency flow down over my DNA strands to seal in the coding and to protect me from negative outside influence. This is my command. Let it be done in the highest and best way. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Let me bear witness to this miracle happening now. And visualize the sacred geometries. Visualize the light activation codes, which is part of the light language. Visualize all the healing symbols flowing into your DNA. Visualize the liquid platinum flowing down over your DNA. Good. Creator of all that is, it is commanded that we be grounded now, connecting us to the light and fifth dimensional version of Mother Earth, Aya. Connecting us to the universal flow, to the 5D frequencies, connecting us with our fifth dimensional selves. And in this moment, it is commanded that all negative emotional cords that no longer serve us be severed. With our thanks for all of those lessons learned, it is commanded that all negative ties be cut now. And see the flaming sword moving around you in a clockwise direction, cutting away all those negative cords. And so I'm being guided in this moment to clear away all negative energies, all negative curses. So I'm just going with what I'm being guided with in this moment, right here, right now. I want you to place the middle finger of your right hand on your third eye. Thank you. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, Abe Male Spiritus, Abe Male Spiritus, Abe Male Spiritus. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, in nomine Jesus Christi. In the name of the Almighty God, with the light as my ally, I reverse all evil that has been sent to thee. By all the powers of heaven and the universe, I send those energies back to the originators to be used in any way that is true to the light. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, in nomine Jesus Christi. Amen. A te toi libre, ama toi libre, in nomine Elohim, in nomine Spiritus Sancti, in the name of the light, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Om Mani Padme Om. 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 Amen. 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 Wow. I hope you can feel those energies Because this is what you should be feeling like every single day. And just remember, any negative thoughts that enter into your mind are not coming from your soul. You have the power inside of you in that moment to command no emotions, disengage. Go into feelings rather, that feeling, that intuitive connection with your soul. Emotions are impulses from the darkness. Disengage from emotion. Access your intuition. Go inward and connect with the Creator. Connect with your soul. And just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. And just raise your vibration. That cyclic breath, that... Oh, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. It raises your vibration immensely. And then just say your words. Say it out loud. I choose the light. I choose 5D reality. I choose love. I choose laughter. I choose a higher vibration. I choose a better reality for myself. I choose to turn my focus elsewhere. I choose a better life for me and my family. You are a powerful, powerful creator being, a god and a goddess. Accept it as your new reality now. Let's change this world. Let's focus on only the positive. There is a new frequency of money out there, and it is being created by our souls to help us, to empower us. Connect with that frequency. Let go of the old frequencies and connect with the new frequency of financial abundance. And give yourself in this moment permission to experience that on this planet. Money empowers us, so empower yourself with a new frequency, cryptocurrency energy. And allow that energy to intertwine with your DNA now so that everything you do is in alignment with that new frequency. I love you all so much. Thank you for allowing me into your space today. Thank you for allowing Phoenix to stand guard and protect you today. And thank you to each one of your higher selves. You are amazing, and I love you, and I see you every single night out there, and I will see you from this moment forward. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Please know that you can reach out to me at any time. I am here for you. Please continue, if you resonate with my teachings, to just freely share them with everyone who is out there. And just know that just by calling out my name, I will connect with you. I have seen who I really am, and I have accepted and embraced my mission. I am no longer afraid that I will be negatively influenced by the gods on this planet. I am empowered, and I celebrate each one of you for stepping into your power today. I love you. Mwah.